Hi, my name's Henry and I'm the resident development chef at Belazu. The dish I'm going to cook for you today is patatas alinadas, rainbow chard and preserved lemons. The star of the dish really is the potatoes themselves, which are coated with lots and lots of wonderful high quality olive oil. This extra virgin olive oil is made in a family-run farm in the province of Lleida in Catalonia. This olive oil is made using a single olive variety, the first Arbequina olives of the season. Belazu presses the olives when they're not yet fully ripe. This results in a smaller yield, but the vibrant flavour is really worth it. Okay, let's get started. First up, we need to cook the potatoes. So, pan of cold water, potatoes straight in. And then along with that, lots of salt. Be really generous with the salt. So lid on, and then we're going to turn the heat on full blast. Once those are on, those are probably going to take around 20 to 25 minutes. Next up, I'm going to prep the chard. Quite simply, just need to take the leaf off there, put that to one side. Once they've all been separated out, we're going to blanch them. So we're going to place the stalks into boiling water. The stalks have been cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes. So they're tender, but they've still got a little bit of bite. So I'm just going to place the stalks in some ice water. So next, we're going to put the chard leaves into the boiling water. They're going to take around 2 to 3 minutes, something like that. Now, the leaves can come straight out. The potatoes are now ready. They've been cooking for about 25 minutes. Those are going to go into a colander. So we're going to leave those for a good 10 minutes. And as the steam comes off, you're going to get left with a residue of salt. And again, this is going to help season the dish up. So we've got a green pepper, a red onion, and a mixture of some sherry vinegar and some moscatel vinegar. So the onion and pepper need to be chopped as finely as possible. The reason we need to cut them pretty small is that you want these nice little pops of flavour running through the potato, cutting through the olive oil to balance it out. So now I'm going to season the onion and the pepper with a mixture of the sherry vinegar and the moscatel vinegar, along with some salt, and that can just sit there. So now the potatoes are nice and dry but still warm, I'm going to start to break them up. So at this point, now that they're roughly broken, I'm going to put loads and loads of olive oil on them. So the olive oil is just going to go all over them. Once there's a good coating, we'll mix them around and it'll start to absorb and slowly break up. Using a fork or even a wooden spoon, I'm just going to start to mix them around like that. You can see it's kind of coming together and starting to emulsify. We'll leave them like that. So now we're going to dress the chard that we blanched earlier. So I've got some cumin seeds, some garlic, some toasted hazelnuts and some preserved lemons. So I'm going to slice up the garlic. 2 cloves, nice and thin. Next up, we're going to chuck in some more oil. Garlic's going to go in. Now here you don't want too high a temperature, you don't want the garlic to cook too fast. So next up, we can prep the preserved lemons. So with a preserved lemon, you don't really use the inside very much. It's all about the skin. So what we do is cut them into quarters and then take the flesh out and then chop the skin into nice small pieces. All that goes in, along with the cumin seeds. So all of those flavours are now going to infuse with the oil. So the last thing we're going to do is put the chard in. And I'm just going to chop them down roughly into smaller pieces. Just going to add the hazelnuts. So everything's in the pan now. I'm going to give it a good mix through and just bring it up so it's warm. It doesn't have to be super hot, and then we can leave it aside. So we've got everything ready together. So the first thing we're going to finish off is the patatas alinadas. We want to get a decent amount of the veg. We'll mix that through and then see if we need to add some of the vinegar that's left at the bottom. And I've also got some chopped parsley. And then we're going to mix this through. So that's mixed all well now. We can move on to plating up the actual dish. And then lastly is roast cod. The reason I choose a fish like this, it has the nice firm white flesh, which actually goes really well with the generous amount of olive oil. There it is, the finished dish, roasted cod with patatas alinadas, rainbow chard and preserved lemon. Do give it a try at home. Do make it for someone because I think they will absolutely love it. Whatever you do, don't skimp on the olive oil. If you're inspired by this recipe and all these wonderful Mediterranean flavours, this year Belazu are giving 5 lucky winners and their +1s the chance to enjoy an exclusive cooking experience surrounded by olive groves in Lleida, Catalonia. At this cooking lesson, I'll be demonstrating how to cook with some of the finest ingredients sourced by Belazu. To be in with a chance of winning, simply cook a dish with one of Belazu's products. Take a picture and post it on Twitter, Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag Flavour Journey and follow @Belazu_co. Good luck!